Is learning the English language your toughest challenge yet? Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.
Hi, David. What are you doing?
Oh, just looking at these club notices. I'm thinking of joining one. Hey, why don't we join a club together? How about the tennis club?
Actually, I'm not good at tennis at all.
Neither am I. It's just that the best-looking girls are in that club.
Oh, come on. That's no reason to do something you're not interested in.
Well, what are you interested in?
How about the classical music club?
Joanna, give me a break.
Hey, how about the cinema club?
Sounds okay to me. I like movies. Hey, Joanna, look. There are a lot of decent-looking guys here. And the club jackets, they're really hot. I think we made the right choice.
Do you know anyone who's had plastic surgery?
You mean like a breast enlargement? I don't think that's really necessary. That's not the way a woman should stay attractive.
Why not? Why can't we go back to the way things were?
Because I don't know. But, Connie, you wouldn't do that, would you?
Darned right I would.
Maybe makeup would be enough?
Come on, Liz. Be open-minded. Look at my eyes, they are puffy. And my eye bags, they are dark and loose and full of lines and circles. I really hope surgery can wipe out the tired feelings.
But what would other people think?
I don't care what other people think. I am ready for a lift.
Robin, what are you going to do tomorrow?
Bob and I plan to play hockey in the morning.
And later?
Well, in the afternoon, after a long nap, we'll go yachting with Nora.
It seems that you will have a nice day tomorrow.
How about you? What are you going to do tomorrow?
I have a lot of work in the office and a lot of chores in the house. How I envy you, Robin.
Do you know that the dolphin is the most intelligent animal in the world?
Yes, dolphins have a big brain and they are very smart. They are also the fastest swimmers in the world.
They must be amazing animals.
They are. I read a story about a dolphin saving AA from drowning in the sea.
I read that story too. They seem to be able to understand men.
They sure can. Maybe they can interact with men better than monkeys and apes.
Why don't we go the cinema tonight?
That sounds good, but I don't know what's on.
I think there's a very romantic new film starring Hugh Grant. Let's go and see that.
Okay, that's a good idea. Where shall we meet?
Well, how about meeting at my place?
That sounds good. I'll call you once I arrive. How do you feel about this restaurant?
I really liked it.
I really enjoyed the food.
What did you enjoy the most?
I enjoyed the fish the most.
The fish was pretty special, but I loved the dessert.
The macadamia cake was out of this world.
I really felt that the service was exceptionally good.
Yes, the service really added to the experience.
I am looking forward to returning to this restaurant.
What dressing would you like on the salad?
French dressing, please.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, French dressing.
Sorry, it's not available now. Anything else?
We still prefer French dressing.
Will you say it again?
Who's your manager? Tell me, would you?
You didn't show up in the morning meeting. What's up?
Well, I just came in. I worked overtime yesterday. Some statistics and very important documents seem to be inaccurate. So I stayed to double-check them. The boss was aware of my very late work of last night. So before he left office, he told me I could come 1 hour later this morning.
But you still look a little bit tired. What time did you leave?
It was around 1:30 in the morning. I guess I didn't fall asleep till 3 because those numbers were involving in my mind. I just couldn't stop thinking about them.
That's normal after a tense work evening. Working overtime is not always a pleasant experience for me either. Once, I worked overtime every day for a whole week including the weekend. That really broke my rhythm and I got a little sick later.
Working at weekend is something I hate to do most.
But if the company asks, what else can we do? Very glad to know something about you. Then what are you going to do when you finish?
Oh, I'll go to Shanghai to practice there.
That's a good idea. It must be easy to find a job in Shanghai.
I think so. You know, there is a great deal of opportunity for business there.
And English is very useful in your job.
I think it will be very useful in many ways. Beside, Shanghai is an important trade center, not only in China, but also in the world. English is useful in almost all walks of life.
You will be a very promising one.
That's my wish.
What time do you have?
5:15.
I must be off now. I'm pressed for time.
See you.
What's wrong, Bob?
I was wondering if you could accompany me to the ball?
Of course, I will.
That's great. I'll pick you up at 8.
This is tough to say, John, but I think we should break up.
Are you serious?
Yes, I mean it.
But why? Did I do anything wrong?
No, we are just too different. This relationship isn't going anywhere.
Hey, come on. It's too early to say that. We can fix things.
I have thought about it for a long time. I think it's time to move on for both of us.
But I still love you.
I'm sorry.
I knew this would happen someday.
Then why didn't you talk to me?
Well, it's not all my fault, Anna.
I don't want to argue with you anymore. This is going to be tough, but let's try to forget that and be friends.
Have you made the decision yet?
I think we'll be better off if we are apart.
Then shall we keep pure friendship?
Sure. Let's just be friends.
I am in hot water now. All the things seem to be blown up.
Don't be scared. Bite the bullet and everything will be right again.
Thanks for encouraging me. There are problems cropping up here and there. But I will overcome them one by one. I am exhausted. I need some sleep.
Didn't you sleep well last night?
I twisted and turned all night, and couldn't sleep. I was worried about my mother's health.
Don't worry. It's only a cold.
Can't you come in and have tea now, Peter?
Not yet. I must water the garden first.
Do you have to water it now?
I'm afraid I must. Look at it. It's terribly dry.
What a nuisance.
Last summer it was very dry, too. Don't you remember? I had to water it every day.
Well, I'll have tea by myself. That was quick. Have you finished already?
Yes. Look out of the window.
It's raining. That means you needn't water the garden.
That was a pleasant surprise. It means I can have tea, instead. I don't think the manager will get mad at you for being late.
I don't know about that.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.